the doorbell. That'll be our guest for tonight. It's Anton Deck.
Marvellous. Lovely to see you two.
Good evening.
Which one is PJ and which one's Duncan?
He was PJ, I was Duncan.
Oh, right. That's
Them days are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know. I used to like Biker Grove, to be honest. I particularly like the inventiveness of the title sequence that just went, Biker, Biker, Grove.
No, you forgot the ooh, though. It went ooh, biker.
Did it?
Yeah, ooh, biker.
Oh, that makes it all right.
I think that was the more experimental third series.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, they got the young director and he said, let's stick an ooh on the front. That'd be good. So, did you watch the football today?
Yes, certainly did. Watched the Italy-France was very boring, really.
Very dull.
But I always think Italian football is very difficult to watch at the best of times. I can never watch that Sunday thing on Channel 4.
Can't you?
No, it's just very boring.
No, it's rubbish.
It is.
You can't stress that enough, can you, mate?
Very boring.
Throw in another bit. Throw ooh,
boring.
Italian football.
Ooh, boring. But no, I was penalties were exciting. No, I thought, you know.
Yeah.
See, I love penalties. Golden goal, I thought was going to be quite an exciting thing, but in fact it's rubbish, isn't it? Because no one tries. But penalties are great.
Well, apart from when you're on the losing end of them, of course.
I've forgotten that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Say.
You blanked it out, haven't you?
Yes,
You blanked it out.
It's gone for me.
Yeah. Oh,
it's gone.
You've got incredibly camp for no reason.
I find, you know, there's always a reason. If you look deep enough.
Brazil, that was more exciting there, wasn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
That's the type of game you want, isn't it? You know, a couple of goals first.
Well, I thought it was good as well that Denmark actually took the lead, and
Yeah.
you know, and when they scored two, Brazil actually had to do something about it because they've been accused a lot of not turning it on in this World Cup.
Yeah.
But I played well tonight.
Oh, it's good to see Schmeichel having 3 put past him.
Yeah.
Now, I presume you two are England fans.
Yeah.
Obviously. Now that England's out of the World Cup, how are you sort of watching the World Cup as a sort of as a football festival?
It's not now, is it? Nobody. I mean, no. I couldn't really give a toss who won. I mean, you know, it's a bit crude, but you do though. You switch off, don't you? You know,
it's like motor racing now. You know, I only watch motor racing for a big crash. They're not having the World Cup now. You know, punch up, bad injury, and major incident.
It's just kind of on in the background till it gets to penalties. I feel.
There's this sad thing that people start mentioning anyone who's left in the World Cup who's British, and in fact, I can tell you the only person who's left in is this referee called Hugh Dallas, who was refereeing the match this afternoon. There he is. There you are, Hugh Dallas from Scotland. And there was a strange moment, actually, in the game when Hugh tried to book Cannavaro, all right? This is what happened.
Yellow card coming the way.
He can't find his card, he can only find his hanky. It's true. Look, he tries to book him with his hanky.
And he's still looking for that yellow card. Look in the back pocket. Look, he's... Oh,
it's not there.
Taggy and a toffee and a boiled sweet.
And he gets away with it.
He doesn't book him. He doesn't book him because he can't find his yellow card.
In the end, he could have done a sort of, you know, people saying goodbye to the Titanic.
It's quite a frustrating name, though, as well, because he's kind of like that name that you have when you do those phone jokes. You know, when you ring up and say,
it's almost huge arse, isn't it?
Kind of a huge
not
ass.
Quite. Yeah.
But not quite.
Or huge phallus.
Huge phallus.
It's close to huge phallus.
Yeah. I'll tell you something about him, is that... This is true, right? This bloke called John Large from Cambridge wrote to us.
he's not John.
He's almost there. He's almost there, John Large.
John Large, fellas.
To tell us about this, another appearance of Hughes from 1985.
Family, what do you do in your spare time, Hugh?
I'm a Scottish football referee.
One day Wembley.
Hopefully.
There you go, look at that. Hugh Dallas on Family Fortunes.
Hey, fantastic.
So the bloke wrote to us, Mr. Large, was one of the Large family who played against Catholics, obviously. And they... and he played against them. They won.
Yeah.
The Dallases lost, apparently.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you know, also, he was the... in the Holland-Yugoslavia game the other night, Hugh Dallas was the 4th official. And I don't know if you noticed his reaction to a bad refereeing decision in the second half.
Hugh Dallas of Scotland.
What are your feelings about David Beckham?
Oh, I don't know. Do you want me on the TV diplomatic answer?
No, come on, be honest.
Yeah. No, he's stupid, wasn't it was a bit silly, but I mean, I don't think everybody should keep going on about it, you know, because it can get to the poor lad.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
You think everyone should keep going on about it?
No, but it was a silly thing to do.
Oh, yeah, it was.
We all do silly things,
I
Dick,
think-
for God's sake. Look
Do
at
you?
his fringe.
Says Frank Skinner.
Yeah, it's a fair cop.
I think he just didn't like the fact that Simeone was standing up, because he thought because he was standing up that he must hate Man U.
You are anti-Beckham, then, Dick?
Well, I just think it was a crucial time in the game, crucial point in the tournament, and what a stupid thing to do. And Hoddle said all along he wasn't focused, and he just proved it. He proved what you know, and he was.
I don't know if you haven't been on Wandsworth Bridge today, have you?
I have, yeah.
We drive to the studio.
This is true,
right? This
right?
is a sort of a funny thing happened to me on the way to the theatre. Right? We drive over Wandsworth Bridge to get into the studio, and there's a big Beckham poster, the Adidas advert, and someone's done this to it. Can we have a look at that second picture again? Because you can see someone, they haven't painted that on. They've printed out the letters to write something and stuck them on.
Like a massive typewriter or something, isn't it?
It took them about an hour.
You see, it's all wrong. We think it's too harsh on David Beckham now.
It's going to affect him, innit, surely.
I don't agree that he should be, you know. It should carry on into the new season. I think, you know, it should be forgotten, but he should be made to realise.
Football fans will forget about it, won't they?
But he was very silly.
Well, but what about that against Colombia? When he did this.
What about this?
When he did this, eh? When he did this.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, that was different then. Oh, he was a big hero then, but then they've all turned again. All the fat blokes in pubs saying, yeah. But what about when he did this against Colombia? Eh? When he did that? Oh, you've forgotten that. And Glenn Hoddle wasn't even picking. I think Beckham is a brilliant player and he's our future.
Yeah, he is.
That's what I think.
I agree.
Yeah. If you're watching, Dave, you won't be because you're probably shagging by Spice in New York. I don't know what I'm feeling sorry for you, but one mistake, mate.
That's what we think.
We've got his picture
That's
on our
what
door,
we
look.
think.
See that? We've got his portrait up.
Yeah. Are you what?
What do you mean you got any dark?
It's a West Ham.
I've got Daddy Cool.
It's a West Ham
Daddy
fan.
Cool,
You
Daddy.
just carry darts with you at all times.
The darts, the band.
No, I was
joke. They wouldn't know before your time.
Frank.
Lost on me.
History.
Lost on me.
Anyway, that's what we think, but we don't want anyone to feel like we just listen to what everyone else is saying and then deliberately take the opposite view. Anyway.
He's crap. He's crap. What's all the talk about?
Frank, he's the future.
No, West Brom would turn him down. Now, obviously, we do like Michael Owen, even though we found out this week he's actually got an Argentinian girlfriend.
OK. You two, you're sort of like the younger version of us, aren't you, in some respects?
Kind of. Well, we've never had a #1 though. That's the only difference.
Haven't you?
Oh,
No,
you've had
it's
lots of number 30 odds.
Yeah.
Now you're...
Got some in the 15s.
It's like the difference between your big puncher and your little jabbing away.
Yeah, that's it. You see.
Yeah.
What is your highest chart position?
9.
Nine's good, though.
What was that with?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Don't be embarrassed about it.
No, I'm not embarrassed.
You like that one?
Yeah. Good, yeah. Very good.
Yeah, is that how it goes? Let's get ready to rumble. Is that how you say it on the song?
Kind
You
of.
haven't
With
heard it?
slightly
No, I
more
haven't heard it.
enthusiasm.
Yeah. But no, I think it's good. It's good.
We're
to
not
see-
having a go.
No, you're not, no.
We're not having a go. We're not. It's very like the England team. We're good to see youth. It's good to see youth. 'Cause
Coming through.
Yeah, coming through.
We're the future.
You are the future. Stop
are.
saying that over and over again.
Sorry. He started
the past.
We're in the past, yeah. And I'll tell you one thing about growing old. I'll tell you one thing. It has a terrible effect on your digestive system.
Wow, beginning of the first half it came up.
That was Brian Moore burping.
Yeah.
And can we just hear that again, right? Because what we'd like you to listen to is what he says just after the burp, all right? Just
The burp's very funny, but listen to what he says directly after, right?
Why not, Master?
Why not, master?
Why?
He says.
Why?
Have you ever heard that?
No. No.
Why not master?
Why not?
You know when people say, you know when people belch and they say more tea, Vicar?
Yeah.
I think it's one of them sort of things.
Yeah.
Why not master?
Any of your relatives ever said it?
No.
It's the sort of thing my dad would say.
Really?
And, yeah, and we can ask him what it means, because he's actually in the audience.
Okay.
Over there somewhere, yeah. It's my dad. Hello. Hello, Father. How are you? My dad.
Hello, Colin, you all right?
Oh, yeah, well,
Have
you
you
all
ever
right,
belched?
Frank? Yeah, fine.
Good.
Have you ever belched and said, why not master?
I haven't a fucking clue, mate.
Don't ask your dad, because he'll swear. I can only apologise.
Yeah, but you said he'd say the C word, so at least you got away with it.
Well, yes. Yes.
Anyway, we'll move off my dad now. That's your father like that at all?
Well, anyway, if there's anyone watching at home who has ever said after a belch, why not master, and know what it means, can you phone us up on this fax number and let us know? it's the why not master phone line, and we really genuinely would like to know.
Yeah.
And you know, some other, you know, you get all sorts of things. There's like, I mean, some people when they break wind, they say things like, you know, speak up, brown, you're through, and all that.
I think yours used to do a thing.
I can't tell that. I can't tell that.
Oh, okay.
No. But I used
Okay.
to. I went on. I got a very good mate. It was one of the funniest blokes in Britain. It's called Kevin Eldon. Do you know him? And I toured with him. And whenever anyone broke wind, obviously not me, because I'm Catholic. But whenever anyone broke wind, he used to say, "Alan, we're all on the patio." It's a brilliant one. Yeah. But some people, if they belch, they say whatever the food was, they sort of blame it on that, right? And this is the old ITV commentator Hugh Johns here interviewing Alan Mullery, and listen to what he says after he belches.
Oh, Christ. Bloody peanuts.
Bloody
Bloody
peanuts.
peanuts.
Peanuts, he blamed it.
He looked shocked and he said, peanuts.
Peanuts. It's clearly a real problem, though, for Brian Moore. If you listen very carefully to this bit of footage, right, from 1990, this is the World Cup final in 1990. Underneath Ron Atkinson's carefully thought-out comments, you can just hear Brian Moore burping and then going, ooh.
Here we go again.
See, when a player like this, Gary Lineker will tell you. Gary Lineker gets this.
Now it's time for a new series. What is Pele saying? In which we want to know what Pele is saying.
The new rule, the referees don't allow unfair play. This was example. It was not bad kick, but as example, the referee give him the red card.
Hardcore, did you think?
The hardcore.
I thought the referee gave him a haircut.
Could be.
We've got no idea. Any thoughts at all?
Meet me on the patio.
Do you like these, Roland? Do you like
That's
these?
very nice.
Yeah, I like
You
that
don't
one.
think we're milking this? No, because we wouldn't like to be accused of that. We had a letter, didn't we?
We did have a letter. We had a letter from Lindsay Reeve, right, who says she's a World Cup winner and needs our help. She's been living with her boyfriend Martin Parry for 7 years.
What?
Right?
Not married?
7 years, not married. She wants...
Shame on you.
But she has to propose, and she was wondering if we would propose, right?
We
What
as
do you
we
think about
or
that?
you as...
Well, you could do it if you like.
Yeah,
or,
you two could do it.
Or
So
on the
who is
programme.
His name is Martin Parry,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And he's been living with Lindsay, in sin, we used to say, for 7 years. And she wants to propose to him.
I remember I was
There's
at Chelsea once, and this bloke proposed to his girlfriend on the pitch, and he went down on one knee and everything, right? And it was very sweet.
Give
But
him hiccups.
all the blokes around me were just going, "Say no, say no." So I don't know if it works.
So we've got a bit of
Okay.
romantic music, so keep
All
it,
right,
make
yeah.
it a bit romantic, don't just
Okay,
throw it away.
come free.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
It's, Martin?
Martin.
Martin.
Martin. Lindsay.
It's our tune or something, isn't it? Go on.
Go on. Martin. Sorry, I'll start again.
Go on,
Martin. Lindsay would very much like to get married to you. She's very much in love with you. You've been together for 7 years now. And she wants you to just cement that bond. Could you do that for me, Martin?
I'm filling up.
And I'll tell you what it proves. It proves that you're heterosexual.
I'll tell you what, if Ant and Dec asked me to marry somebody...
Yeah, would you?
That
would be quite confusing.
No.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know.
No, I bring that up only because you live together, don't you? You live
Yeah.
together?
Yeah.
And
Share a flat.
for ages, we lived together, didn't we?
We lived together, but we couldn't cope with those vile rooms. It's taken longer.
We
You
get that.
you get that.
Yeah.
You know, we had that, especially when we were doing the pop music more, that we were gay and stuff.
Right.
But
Not that there's anything...
no,
There's nothing.
there's a lot of rumours though, isn't there? You know,
Yeah.
think that and that. There's nothing really. You can say no, and I was like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you just. Got
So
to
we
put
just
up with
say
it.
yes now.
Yeah.
No, we
And they're like, yeah,
we
right.
don't.
Just say yes. Wasn't that an old Grange Hill?
Never watch
Their homosexuality campaign.
I'm surprised that you've got it, because I thought you wouldn't get it, because you're, as I said, you're quite young, and when we were living together, we were both, well, you were over 50.
Yeah.
And, I was
different
over
as fuck.
30. And then once
It was
you're
rationing, that's why we lived together.
But once you're over about 30, people think, oh, no, they shouldn't live together. What's wrong with them?
Yeah.
They start to think. But
We used to get a cab back at night, though, and because we were getting off at the same place, the bloke says, you know, you're both getting off here, right? And we'd say, yeah, you know, but we watched some football. This whole show was based on proving we aren't gay.
Yeah, essentially. I don't think we've done it, though.
So, I mean, we used to do silly things, you know, like go shopping together. And I suppose that does arouse suspicion, you know, when it's like, do you want bacon, Dec? You like bacon, don't you, Dec?
Yeah.
So
Well, people think I grew these sideburns because I got fed up with Dave holding my ears.
Oh, it is a little bit early for Jeff.
Jeff's very early.
It's a bit early
He's
for
come
Jeff.
early. Who is it?
Oh, my God, it's Sandra from Perfect Pets. And Tracy the handler and Robbie the parrot. Robbie, that's wonderful. So, is Robbie going to do Football's Coming Home? He's actually got a worse voice than I have, I noticed before, but...
Here we go. I'll start the whistling. That'll
Okay.
start him off on it.
Don't think you will.
Football's coming home. Football's coming
Go on,
home.
Robbie.
Football's
Go on,
oh,
Robbie.
God. That's not a parrot, it's a pigeon with a false tail.
No, give him a chance, give him a chance.
Go on, Robbie.
Come on, Robbie.
Has an animal ever done this on telly? Never. They never do it. Come on, Robbie.
They carry
Well, are you going to...
258 different diseases, don't they?
Oh, what's that you're
That's
giving
in the
it?
sky, apparently.
Go on. You can have a nut if you do it. No.
Have a shit instead.
Well,
That's good.
It's amazing, isn't it, that even a Brazilian couldn't understand what Pele was saying.
Not that amazing.
No, I can't understand what I say either.
What a lovely man.
He's a lovely man.
So thanks, Ant and Dec. You've been great tonight.
Thanks for having us.
That's right, thank you. Sunday's guests are Brian Moore and Hugh Johns.
The Exorcist.
That'll be Jeff, I
I
imagine.
bet that'll be Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, looking lovely. Hey? All right, Jeff.
I sure am.
Hold it. Now, Jeff, are you going to sing a song tonight especially for David Beckham?
I sure am.
Jeff Astor, ladies and gentlemen. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You can never going to get me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. I get